Morning. All right, guys. Well, apologize for the delay this morning. We'll go ahead and get started. Again, we'll start with our risk disclosure, kind of communicating to folks that we're indeed here, not in any sort of investment advisory capacity, purely educational. It's purely educational. Okay. Again, to remind everyone that future trading does carry a fair amount of risk, and that it's not for every investor, and that an investor could lose potentially all or more their initial investment. Only risk capital should be used, capital that we can otherwise, be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security and lifestyle. Okay. Again, nothing contained herein is a solicitation to offer, buy, sell futures, options, or forex. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, guys, let's go ahead and quickly look at the news. Okay. All right. Let's see where. All right. All right. So fair amount of news reporting or has reported here. We had PCE come out. We had personal income. PMI is on the docket here coming up in about little under an hour. And then we have some other reports coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern, one of which is our option expiration. Okay. All right. So yeah, some fair amount of news already out in the market and some more news to come. Okay. So let's go ahead and review the markets. Let's see here. Okay, let's stop share here and open up the charts. All right. Hopefully you guys can see my charts. It looks like that is the case. So we're going to go ahead and start with the gold market here. Okay. And open this up here. Erase some of our levels. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the daily. Okay, daily is a little bit, how we say, a bit indecisive. Okay, we got a little doji bar that's being developed in otherwise market that appears to want to head higher here. Okay, we have a series of candles that are making new highs and new lows. Okay, if anything, we have a set of overlapping candles which indicate that we are in a bit of range in this market. Okay, but otherwise bullish. All right. So for our chart, again, continuing to echo this range behavior that I had mentioned on the daily. Okay, we have a series of candles that are overlapping. We are technically below settlement price, which is an indication that we could see some pricing lower. Okay, lower pricing. We're also looks like we're kind of flirting with falling below our daily VWAP as well. All right. So again, some indicators indicating that we could potentially see some lower pricing. All right, on the 4 hour. 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart. We have again a developing bearish candle as we speak here. Okay. We are below our settlement price. We are below our daily VWAP. We are below, let's see, double check here, our ADR. Okay, this is our ADR, or actually, yeah, it says ASR. We are below our average session range. All right, so let's double confirm here. Yeah, we are in New York. So a lot of in the indicators indicating that maybe there's more downside price that we could experience in this market. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up our charts. So open up some of our levels. Specifically, the level I'm going to be taking a look at first is our what is it? Our volume profile. All right, so we're going to locate our volume profile tool. Okay, and we're going to locate the opening bar here from Thursday. I'm going to use the 830 bar, drag that across to the 430 bar, and here we are. So price is open inside balance and remains inside value. I would say I'd say balance of value, right? Value balance. And so right now, while we are seeing some action that is to the downside, we still remain in value. So to really embrace the shorts, we would like to see price fall below 25.49. Okay, to really embrace the shorts, because that would indicate that we're outside of this value range. We'll go ahead and open up initial balance. Initial balance is let's see, a bit more narrow than what we had yesterday. Yesterday's initial balance was a bit, I would say, was a bit news driven. All right, our initial balance range. Okay, so I'm kind of inclined here to go ahead and draw in our anchored VWAP up at our settlement price. Okay, so if we do remain below, that would be another indicator that maybe we could be experiencing some further price to the downside. It's certainly possible, given the flatness of these VWAPs and anchored VWAPs, that we can remain in range here. Okay, we have our slope of the VWAP both on the anchor side as well as on the daily side is a bit on the flat side. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up and start to capture some of our levels here. So we have, let's go ahead and open up ADR. ADR should be well above us here. So let's capture some of our levels. All right, we got what do we have here? 2567, 2567.50 is our value, is our average daily range high. Okay, we have value area high. Okay, value area high coming in at 2561. 2561 is our value area high. Okay. And then we have settlement price coming in at 25, what is that, 2560? Okay, so that what is it? That 2560 is our value area. No, that's settlement price, sorry. Okay, settlement. And then we have point of control coming in at 2554.6. That's our point of control. Okay, and then we have our value area low coming in at 2549. So value 2549.10 is our value area low. All right, and then we have ADR low coming in at 2538. 2538 is our average daily range low. Okay, we're going to go ahead and modify this here. Spelled incorrectly. And then our average session range low is 2532. Okay, average 2532 is our average session range low. Okay, so these are some of our levels. I think the only thing I'm kind of overlooking here is our for our supply and demand, but this should be should offer us some nice reference levels. Okay, to analyze and to look for both targets and potential areas for reversal. Okay, so right now, again, if we are able to break below this area here where we saw this last buyer, then I would say that it opens up the opportunity for either of these areas, right? Average daily range low and average session range low are opened up as a result. Okay. Otherwise, we could remain in this consolidation range for most, if not all the session. Okay, so that's kind of what I have for the gold market. My view right now is bearish, so I'm expecting maybe that we will indeed get a move to the downside. But I also understand that we are in an area where we could potentially get buyers to kind of step in here. Okay, all right. So that's kind of what I have for the gold market. I'm going to go ahead and open up the crude oil market here. And we're going to go ahead and start with the daily. Okay, we're going to remove all our drawings and some of our indicators here. And we're just going to get a feel for what the market is trying to accomplish. Okay, well, okay, so looking at this chart, okay, similar to what we've been seeing in the gold market, we have a developing bearish engulfing supported by volume. Okay, supported by I should say orders. Okay, so we are in a series of lower highs and lower lows. We've been in a bit of range of late. Okay. But we do have some room down to, I would say, 71.80, 72, given this current price action. Okay. We have orders. Yes. Initial balance for gold is 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern time. Correct. Yes, the initial balance is still developing. Correct, Amit. Okay. All right. So daily appears to be bearish. 4 hour chart also developing bearish activity. In about 50 minutes appears that it may break through some structure to the downside, which could indicate further downside price action. Okay, in this market. All right. So we have again we had a lower low established. We have maybe a potential a new low being established as we speak on this 4 hour chart. Again, supported by orders to the sell side. Okay. 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart. Okay. We are looking at this. We're going to go ahead and expand. I don't know if this is news driven here, guys. I don't know if this is a news driven event. This seems to be awfully large candle. All right. Otherwise, okay. But in any case, let's see. What do I want to open up here? Let's first open up ADR. Okay, so that if we've exceeded the daily range already, we have ASR already, I guess, open here. I'm just trying to see if I can actually get to it and to check whether it was let's remove some of these here. Okay. All right, it is set for New York. All right, so we've exceeded that as well so far. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start with our fixed range volume profile. Okay, we've been kind of in consolidation, so we'll move that over here to the. Yeah, it does seem like it does seem like news driven, right? I don't we don't have EIA today, I don't believe. EIA was a couple of days ago. So yeah, it does feel like this is news driven. All right. So let's go ahead and start to capture some of these levels, guys. So we have average daily range here at high, say at 77. Okay. Average daily range high at 77. We have value area high at 76.57. 657 is our value area high. Okay. We have point of control coming in at 76.32 is our point of control. Then we have settlement price coming in at 75.91 is our settlement price. Okay. And then we have value area low coming in at 75.78, which we've exceeded. Okay. So value area low. And we've also exceeded both our average session lows and average daily lows, which all are strong indicators for potential sustained auction to the, in this case, bearish side. Okay, so we have 74, well, actually 74.92, 74.92 for our average session range low. And then what is this level here? 74, 74, 74, 74 for our average daily range low. Okay, so it might be OPIC related. Okay. You have news coming in. Well, okay, so news, maybe that's, well, it was news driven. Okay. All right. Average daily range low here. Okay. All right. Okay. So again, all indications are that the market is going to move lower. We're below uh, every one of the items that we care about. I'm going to go ahead and draw our anchored VWAP here at the pivot. That's below our anchor VWAP. Okay, so more supply could cause, yeah, definitely could cause price to drop, no doubt. Okay, so really would have to kind of take a look at the daily chart and see where this market could end up. Okay, but I would say that certainly 72 seems to be in the cards here. Okay, 72. So, given the price action that we're seeing, that 72 is definitely in the cards to kind of continue with this range that we've been seeing in this market, right? I know that we're well above that at 73 and change. Looking at the 4-hour chart again quickly, again looking for some levels where price could stall here. Again, 72 is coming in. Possibly 73 could be an area where we could see price reach. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm seeing on the crude oil market. It seems that we should be looking for bearish opportunities. All right, in this market, we should be selling some strength, I guess. Any sort of pullback to a 4-hour is very much developing bearish, and is also looking to close below an area of prior support. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the equity market here. We're about 15 minutes, and like to see if I can get through at least a couple of these before that. So we'll go ahead and open up the Nasdaq. Okay. So Nasdaq will open up the daily chart here. We'll close this off here. Okay, so open up the daily chart, and the daily chart, again, we need to ask ourselves the question, what is the market trying to accomplish? All right, and again, the market is trying to accomplish higher prices. Okay, so it looks like we got a little bit of a gap open. All right, the gap opens are usually indicative of bullish price action, right? If you go to the store and you're looking for if you're looking for apples and everybody's running to get some apples and you're out of stock or for whatever or have to refill your supply, well, that's usually an indication of a bullish move. Now if I were to again draw a little bit of a channel here, you can see that we're kind of peaking above here. All right, so again, in all indicators are looking like that maybe market wants to head higher here. All right, so for our chart, we have um, this doesn't. We have a series of higher highs and higher lows here. Okay, I would say that we would need to get above 19,700 to really embrace. I would say to really embrace the longs in this market. All right, it does feel like that we may be in kind of this how do you say, a little bit of a pullback range in this market. Of kind of it came back down to an area of prior demand. You can see here on the left, right? An area of prior demand. This is kind of what I'm looking at here, right? This looks like an area of prior demand. And what did price do when it got to that area of prior demand? Well, it reversed away from it. Okay. So right now, I would say that the bulls are really starting to maybe make some headway here in this market. But I would say that 19,700 is kind of an area that it needs to reach and get above in order to sustain this move to the upside. All right. 30-minute chart. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and remove that for now. We'll start to look at this. Okay. We have a developing bullish candle. We're going to go ahead and open up our fixed range volume profile here. And we're going to locate the 930 bar, and we're going to drag that across to the 430 bar. And here we are. Looks like we're going to have the potential of opening inside a balance here in the next 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and see what is this. ASR is pointing to Asia. Let's at least point it to London for now. Okay, this will probably need to be adjusted once we have the regular markets open up. here, okay, will need to be adjusted. Okay, but right now we're kind of in the middle of the range. Okay, looks like the overnight trading did manage to get us back into value. So I would say that at least that we potentially have the potential of price rotating through value. Okay, so right now I would say that given that we're inside value, that we are potentially going to explore maybe the full range of value. Okay, initial balance is still not market's still not open, so we don't have that as a guide. But for now, that's kind of what I'm seeing, is that maybe we'll continue to grind up to these levels here. Okay, so let's capture some of our levels here. We'll have say we'll put what is this over here? 19,000, 19,742.25. That is our average. That is our average daily range high. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move this over if I can. Okay, and then we have our what did I? Is the average daily range high was seven? Oh, that was actually not average daily range high, guys. That was value area high. My bad. So this is value area high. Value area high. Okay. Now we have average session range at 19,669.75. That's our average session high, range high. Okay, we have 19,617.75 as our average daily range high. Okay, and then we have point of control at right around the same level as our average daily range, 19,631. What was it? 631. 631. We'll call it 629.75. Okay, that's our point of control. And then our settlement is 19,393.25. That settlement. Okay. And then we have average session range low at 19,373. Is it? Oh, wait. We got settlement at 393. Okay. And then we have 19,373. Yeah, 373.75 is our average session range low. And then our average daily range low to kind of close out this is 19,270. 19,270 is our average daily range low. Okay, so right now we're kind of in the middle. Okay, of in the middle of these ranges. Okay, inside value. It looks like it appears that we're going to open inside value, which could indicate that we could see some range price action. The price action right now seems to want to kind of head higher. Okay, grind higher, but it is inside the value range. So really not outside of balance, not outside of value, indicates that we will potentially see some range price action in the markets today. Okay. All right. That's what I have for the Nasdaq. Right. Really not super excited with the location of price at the moment. Would be either like it to kind of come back down to one of these levels, average session ranges, maybe back up to settlement price or something. All right, to offer me something to lean on and use as an anchor for opportunity, so that I can manage my risk. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the ES market here. Okay, I'm gonna quickly take a look at the daily. Okay, daily is also similar to what we expect at this point, given what we already witnessed. We are appearing to look to we have similar kind of gap open, value area low, NQ. I'm not sure. Did I not capture value area low in NQ? Well, I don't know if I can restore that here. Let's see. You didn't see it? Okay. All right. We'll see. Value. Okay. Value area low. Let's see. Move to the 30-minute chart here. Yeah. So value area low is 19,000. Let's see. Let's stretch this out here a little bit. We're above value area low, so 19,478. 19,478 is value area low. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the yes. So we concluded on the daily that we are in a. We're going to forego the 30-minute chart, okay, or the 4-hour chart for now. Today, I should say, and we'll go ahead and start off with the fixed range volume profile. We're going to locate the 930 bar, drag that to the 430 bar, and here we are, similar to what we were seeing in the NASDAQ, right? So we have what's this level above us? Value area high. So price is inside value, all right? So really indicating that we could potentially see some range price action. We have value area high here at value area high at 5,662.50. Okay, value area high, and then we have 5,058.25, 658.25 is our average daily range, not daily, this is session range high. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn on our average daily range, and that is 5,650, 5650. I think, is that exact? No, 5,650. That's our average daily range high. Okay, we have our point of control at just above our daily range, and that, let's see, is going to be 5,651, 5,651. I think it was 50. Okay, that's our point of control. Okay, and then our session price, settlement price is 5,610. That's settlement. Okay, and then we have what do we have here? We have our value area low. All right, value area low at 5621, 562125. That's our value area low. Value area low. Okay, and then we'll see if we can capture. We got 5604.50. That's our average day session low. Okay, and where's our average daily low? 5586.25. Okay, 5586.25 is our average daily range low. All right, so that's pretty much where we're at. We're about a minute away from the open of this market. It appears that we're going to open inside range here, guys. So I'm going to have to be patient, wait for price to get to one of my levels, and then see what kind of price action I end up getting. It seems that maybe so we're gonna. This is actually the initial balance range is has just opened here. So, but in any case, for me, inside value. Not really motivated to do much of anything in this at its current level, or as far as entries go. We'll have to wait for me to see what the initial balance range brings. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I don't understand why my initial balance range. So we'll go ahead and use the tool here and open up our initial balance range, and we'll have to modify this for an hour here. Okay, and then I'm going to turn off some of these levels, these extensions of that here. Okay, turn that into blue. All right, and here we are. Okay, so this is our initial balance range, relatively tight for now, but we just opened the market a minute ago. So depending on some, we may be seeing folks who are looking at a potential opening range trade in one of these directions. Okay, we had a pretty solid move to the downside, and this is now has been met with some buying. Okay, so for now, I would say that we remain patient and see what direction price leaves initial balance to give us kind of an indication on what the direction market participants want to take this market. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at um, on the ES. We're going to go ahead and, unless there's any questions on this, we have our levels. We are inside. We're basically sitting on our hands, at least for me, sitting on our hands until this market kind of firms up a little bit and gives me a direction. Initial balance is going to be my kind of sentiment indicator. Whatever direction we end up breaking and closing is going to be kind of the direction kind of lean on. Okay. All right. Let's close out this session here today with a review of the Dow. Okay, so we'll review the Dow and then we'll go ahead and close. All right. So again, the daily is probably giving us probably stronger than some of these other candles, but markets. Okay, from the equity side, we see again we're at the top of the range. Looks like we're challenging the top of the range here in this market. Okay, so it appears to me that it's a bit stronger than either the Nasdaq or the ES. Okay, 4-hour also creating some higher highs and higher lows in this market, also bullish. 30-minute chart. Okay, we have some of our ranges. We have our initial balance establishing. We're going to go ahead and open up. You too, Alejandro. We're going to go ahead and open up our volume profile. We're going to drag this across to the 430 bar, and we're right away getting above value here on the very first bar here. So this market appears to be the market of all the three equities. This market seems to be the market that I'd like to see how I can be a part of. Right, I'm seeing that price is getting above some of these levels, is at some of these levels that I care about. All right, so let's start capturing them. All right, so we have say on the upside we have average session range low, high, I should say. Okay, and then we have value area high coming in at 41,548. 41,548 is our value area high. Okay, we have settlement at 41,439 is our settlement price. All right. We have what is it? Point of control coming in at 41,000, 41,444. It's our point of control. All right. And then we have our value area low coming in at, actually before that, we have our 41,325. That is our average session low. Average session low. Okay. And then we have value area low coming in just below hair below that at 41,295. Okay. And that's our average. No, that's not, that's our value area low. Okay. Now, the only thing that we're missing here is our average daily range, and that's pretty much coming in line with, we got pretty much average session range and average daily range high at the same level. Okay. Average daily and session at the same level here. Okay. All right. And then we have 41,279 is our 41,279 is our, that's our average daily range low. Okay. All right. So that's the levels that we'll be taking a look at. What's of interest to me right now is the fact that price is attempting to get above value, right? Which could be a good indicator for some price action to the upside. I do understand that I have some levels above me that could cause price to reverse. So I guess I'm cautiously bullish in this market with the understanding that 41,680 could offer an area for price to reverse. So I'm going to remain patient. I'm going to watch to see how price leaves this initial balance area, which will happen in a little under an hour, and then go from there. Okay. But otherwise, we have our levels. We have our developing initial balance area. Really nothing for me to do at this point without, without the initial balance range kind of firming up here. Okay. So I'll just wait for that. And wait for my opportunities and wait for my locations. Okay. Simple as that. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and close the session, guys. Again, thanks so much. I apologize again for my little bit of tardiness this morning. But we managed to get a review of the markets. So encourage everyone to trade well, trade safe, trade like a pro, be a market trader. All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a good day trading. You too. You too. Thank you, Sapatia. All right. All right, guys.